Boom. Adam, read chat. Blah 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 blah. Oh God! Don't yell. You don't yell. Oh. Okay. It's okay. I already did it, so I'm just gonna deal with it. I don't have time. So it turns out I just was an idiot and had apparently my subtractive brush in a different level than my additive brush. Happens quite often. Could happen to the best of us and the worst of us. Maybe some that are just okay. But since I've already made the commitment to doing this, boom. Now let's see. That works. This is the cool thing about BSPs. The thing that makes them absolutely worth using right here. Boom. Now we have a door. And whoomp. Do that. And let's see, I'm actually gonna just go like this. And let's say this is going to be level 2, aka the big bad evil guy room. Maybe. Well, no. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Oh, the things. All the things. Let's see. Yeah, no. So, hey, Bandian. We are making basically kind of a mock dungeon to show off uh, how level streaming works specifically. It's a bit of a odd subject and one that a lot of people don't necessarily get right away. Once you get it, you get it. It's really easy, but kind of picking it up in the first place can be a bit of a pain. So we're just going over that. But welcome to the stream. Let's see. So I'm actually going to do something just a little bit different. Okay. So we're going to make, and of course, please do not judge me on my level design prowess, as that is not the purpose of today's stream. Uh, it is. This is ugly as sin. It is all about functionality. Okay, and let's see. Right here, we are going to make just one more wall. Additive. Okay. So this is all level 1 of the dungeon. There we go. Now, it's a low level dungeon, very low level, so it's one of those, you know, gonna take almost no time to get through. Pretty much just go in, clear the area, and get the fudge out kind of situations. Seriously? Wait, is this not in? Right, okay. Make current level. Move selection to current level. Boom. Okay. Where is it? Not it. There we go. So we'll just carve right through here. It's like, well, you've reached the place where the thing happens. Make it kind of Diablo-esque. The just absolutely, utterly ridiculous staircase out in the middle of nowhere that seems to lead to a loading screen or a load error, depending on your computer. Okay, so next, linear stair. Something else to remember about just in general BSPs. Let's see. So any lighting from the persistent will always be there. Yes? Question mark. You need to render lighting level different independent with persistent off. Okay, so and this is kind of one of those where there isn't necessarily a wrong answer. It depends on how you do it. The way a lot of, and if you look through the example maps, one of the way, especially content examples, go to content examples. The level streaming level in that actually has a great example of how a lot of times we'll do things. And one of them is, instead of putting the lights on the persistent level, you actually layer your level. So it's like on the in the persistent level you have anything that needs to stay constant. In the next level you have all of your static meshes that make the outside frames, and then you do another one, and that's going to be all your particle systems. Then you do another one, that's all your lights, and then you do another one, that's all your audio and stuff like that. And it allows you to kind of mess with different things without affecting other people's work. Or if you need to organize it very quickly, that's a good way to do it. So that's actually my general recommendation. If you can break it down into sublevels, do so. If not, then technically anything you leave in the persistent level will always be there always. That's kind of how it goes. And yeah, Bandy, and this so the stuff I'm working with here is really simple to use, but there's a lot of gotchas to it that you have to be cognizant of, or it will bite you in the ass. Like the fact that you should not ever have a ton of these in your level. Like, I'm using too many. I would never, ever, 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 ever ship something like this. I would switch these out with static meshes as soon as I had those static meshes built. Because not only are BSPs significantly heavier, I mean tons heavier than regular like static meshes or anything like that, or than BSPs. No, BSPs are heavier than static meshes. Sorry. Yes, BSPs are heavier than static meshes, but they also have a lot of just mathematical things with them where they have problems rendering with each other and stuff like that. So like, if you get odd covers and stuff like that, they can end up totally screwing everything up. Um, okay. So that's going to be part of level 1. Good enough. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so uh, yeah, each face is also, that's a good point, Grimiers. Each face is a draw call as well, and that's kind of what ends up killing your performance. Is that every texture on these is going to register every single face, as opposed to a static mesh which can render a lot less. Um, see, can you have sublevel contain a road and call it and have it stay on with other levels until you need to... Yes. You can also do things like you can take individual landscape components and have them on a separate sublevel as opposed to the rest of your landscape. There's a lot you can do with sublevels. A lot. Okay, so here we need one more sublevel. Create new dungeon 2. We're going to make this the current level. And we're actually going to make it a little bit lower. That way I can just go. You ever need a floor real quick? That's a way to do it. Yeah. Again, not highly recommended, but that's a way to do it. Okay, hold on. Hide the landscape layer. That way I can actually see. Okay. Now you may come back. Boom. Good enough. I'm not going to mess with getting rid of those last few stairs because this project is not going to be big enough to worry about that. Grab this, grab... I don't want to mess with all that, so I'll just get a new one and make current. Boom. Stretch this out, stretch this up. Then now the cool thing is I'm gonna do something that it's gonna kind of look stupid, but will probably work. Probably. Um, is it like right in front? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Hide, hide. Let me work. 90. Yeah, these are awesome for just simple white boxing stuff like that. If you think of like the old Doom editors and stuff like that, it's kind of similar, kind of not. All right, so now we're gonna grab a subtractive brush. That's right, I'm taking the lazy approach to killing this thing off. There we go. Then right here, we're gonna drop another one. Right there.